everyone, welcome to Smart Mouth Beauty. My name is Holly and today I'm going to do a video about foundation application. I'm going to be demoing and reviewing 5 different foundation application techniques. I am going to be using a standard foundation. I've chosen the RIMMEL 25 hour, okay, it's 25-hour foundation, who knew? And my color is 091 Light Ivory. The reason I've chosen this one is because it is a medium foundation and it is buildable to full, but I'm actually going to show with different applicators that this foundation can look really different depending on how you put it on. I'm also going to be not using a foundation primer so that you can really see how the application will affect and make a difference on the skin. I'm also going to be demoing these 5 different application techniques on the right side of my face. As you will see in the split screen, I'm going to show on the right side of my face because that is where my largest flaws are on my skin, and I really want you to be able to see how each application technique does a different coverage. So I have a little sunspot on that side, so you're going to get to see it, but I think you'll be surprised on how different each 5 of these application techniques cover with the exact same foundation. So sometimes it's not about finding a fuller coverage foundation, it's about switching up your application techniques. So there are 5 that I'm going to talk about and demo today. The first one is absolutely free and it's your fingers. So I know this can be a huge faux pas. You're not supposed to touch your skin, but when you can wash your hands, sanitize your hands, you can absolutely use your fingers to apply your foundation. I used to watch my mom do her foundation, her CoverGirl foundation, every single morning, just using her fingers. Now you will want to make sure you wash your hands. You'll shake up your foundation, pour or pump it on the back of your hand, and I would use either your ring finger or your middle finger. Definitely your middle finger for this larger surface of your face, and go ahead and use your ring finger around your eyes. In one of our previous videos, Heather educated everybody about why you use your ring finger around your eye area. It's very delicate and you'll want to take some soft patting strokes right underneath your eyes. But go ahead and use your fingers, and I think you'll find that the application is a really good medium coverage, and the benefit of using your fingers is that the warmth from your fingers, you could actually melt that foundation into your skin in doing a pressing and rolling technique, and again the warmth of your fingers matches the warmth of your skin on your face, and everything just melts right in, and it usually is a good medium coverage. The second applicator that I'd like to talk about today is called the Beauty Blender. Mine looks like this. They come in pink and they come in black. You can find these at Sephora for about $20 or on Amazon, however you like to shop. And the key to this is that it's not like any other applicator sponge that you've known in the past. We all remember those little white wedges you get at Walgreens. That's not going to do it. This one is really wonderful. It actually shears out your foundation because you get this wet. Run it underneath just regular tap water, squeeze it out. I even put it into a towel and kind of get an extra squeeze, and then I go and shake, pump, and pour your foundation on the back of your hand and use it straight off the back of your hand as a palette, and you can stipple it on or dot it on your face, and then you can use a press and roll technique that I'll demo for you. This really does shear out your foundation. It is buildable depending on your foundation type, but this really gives a good, what I call Sunday finish. On those days that you really don't want to look like you're wearing a lot of makeup, you can use this to have your foundation mimic more of a BB cream. So this is wonderful for really having a versatile effect on the same foundation. The second, what number are we on? 2. The second applicator that I'd like to talk about, this was really popular a few years back. It's a paddle applicator. And this one is by MAC. It's the 189. It's no longer available, and so I looked up. It's 190 now, and it's the same thing. I don't know why they changed the numbers, but it's on MAC.com at 190, and I believe I've got the price here. It's $35. So this is a little bit more of a pricey applicator. It's not my go-to applicator. This, because it is narrow, leaves a little streaky, and I'm not sure if I'm using it wrong or what's going on with that, but it's not my go-to applicator. But you'll see in the demo, it does give good medium coverage. You'll want to use brushing downward strokes. Of course, with this paddle brush, it's just kind of a little bit big and bulky to kind of get in near your nose, but it does the job. I would say it does kind of a medium coverage. They're kind of hard to clean because they're a little bit dense, but you can do it, you know, once a week to get all that foundation buildup out of there. So this is the third foundation applicator that I've used. The fourth foundation applicator that I actually really love, it's really versatile, is a stippling brush. This one right here is Real Techniques. Picked it up at Walgreens for $11. You can order it on Amazon, I'm sure. This stippling brush though is very unique. Oh, there's also one by e.l.f. that you can get at Target for like $5, but my Target hasn't had it forever. So anyway, it's a stippling brush, and the way you can find a stippling brush is you'll notice that it has denser, packed bristles on the inside and finer, pointier bristles on that top section, and it's usually a two-tone color. So you'll shake your foundation, pour or pump it on the back of your hand, dip it straight in on the back of your hand, and then you're going to do a stippling motion. After you do a stippling motion, you're going to want to buff it to the right and buff it to the left, because these little pointy bristles are really great for people who have large or more open pores, and as you're buffing that in, it kind of gives you that inside the pore effect. But make sure you go both directions, because you're going to coat it into one way and then coat it in the other way. But the stippling effect, I think, also like the Beauty Blender, will shear out your foundation a little bit. So don't expect really heavy coverage with this foundation applicator. My last foundation applicator is probably the one I reach for every day. I work under hot lights in the hair salon, so I want a really full, kind of thick, heavy coverage. This is, okay, I don't know how to pronounce this. I think it's Delium. It is a foundation Kabuki brush. It is $9.57, and you can find it on Delium.com, and I have the price. They are $16, and they come in different colors. I should have got the pink one, but got a good deal on the yellow one. I think that you can get a 4-pack of their different foundation applicators at Delium.com. But I like the flat top Kabuki. It is hard to clean because it is thickly and really densely packed bristles. Again, shake, pour, pump your foundation on the back of your hand, dip it straight in, stipple it on, and then buff it out. So this is probably the one that I can get the fullest coverage. This is my day-to-day one, really full coverage. I don't have to continue to pack on the foundation because this is really going to do it. So this is my favorite one. So I just did all 5 for you. Hopefully there's a demo going on and you can see the difference and that we can catch it on camera, and now you know that there are 5 different ways that you can apply foundation and get major different results just using your same foundation. Hope you found this entertaining or informative, and leave a comment down below on which one is your favorite application technique, and Heather and I will catch you next time. Thanks. Bye. Another thing I'm going to be showing you is okay, so now what we need is seriously like what? You gotta crop it up.